ants in their garden that they're trying to get rid of? Let me show you how I do it. All you need are 3 ingredients: some Miltein borax, a little sugar, and a couple of bottles with some water in them. Just maybe about a tablespoon or 2. I do 2 spoonfuls of borax to 4 tablespoons of sugar. Put the lid on your water bottle and give it a shake. Take the cap off your bottle and nestle it down near the ant bed. I'm not gonna lie, I wrestle these guys up to make them good and angry so they'll come in and take this mixture. The sugar lures them in, and the borax is a slow release killer. It kills them over about 24 to 48 hours, including the queen. Not harmful to your plants or any animals. Give it a try.
I don't like spending money on stupid things. And you know what's stupid? The price for potting soil, especially if you have raised garden beds and you're gonna fill that whole thing up with expensive potting soil? No. And also don't get tricked by Home Depot with their cheap gardening soil that's full of mulch. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna show you a trick. Okay, so this is my raised garden bed metal thing, right? So looking inside, I'm only halfway through filling it, but I'm gonna dig in here as a Nazi. So, you know, in the fall, trim back your trees, put the twigs in, and at the bottom, there's sand and gravel for drainage. Then, as you're cutting your grass, throw on your grass cuttings, then put on cardboard, and then you can put on, when you've got like this much, put in your soil, your mulch, your compost, worm castings, all that jazz, okay? Be spring and good luck with your summer gardens. Like and follow if you want to see more garden tips, okay?
Turn it around and all that I can see, just another lemon tree. I wonder how, I wonder why, the day you tell me about the sky and all that I can.
New 2021
Ask, isn't it too much? But I'm like, it'll never be enough. Never. It'll never be enough. Like never ever is never enough. And it will never be enough.
What are you doing, Jack? What is that? What is it?
It's kale.
Is kale good for you?
Yeah.
What's it good for?
It's a lot of fiber.
And what does the fiber do?
It can turn to fruit.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, so I saw something online that you could use Epsom salt, vinegar, and dish soap. Sorry, there was a huge hawk and I was distracted. To kill weeds. And I have this huge spot of weeds on the outside perimeter of my garden, so I want to spray them. And we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so here is the outside of the garden, all along the side, just full of weeds. And I'm going to spray. There's my peas and my pea pods. But here are all these weeds. And they go along the entire thing. So we're gonna find out if this concoction works. It's like science.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own butterfly garden. There are probably going to be a few parts to this, but let's get into it. First, you are going to need to get yourself a plant that attracts butterflies. This one is called the milkweed plant that I have. Now I come here every day and I try to find caterpillars on it that I can take them out from the wild and grow them in captivity. Then I'll just bring him over to where we keep the rest of them, pick him up very carefully, and I'll put him with the rest of his friends.
I had to fix my yard, so I contracted a gardener to do it for me. He doesn't speak very much English, but he's pretty good.
So this year for our garden, my husband and I decided to grow loofahs. It took a while. We planted the seeds probably around March, and the final product was actually around October. So here it is. he is cutting the husk off of one of the loofahs that turned out really great. You can see how big that is inside. A loofah is basically, it's a body sponge. You can use it in the shower, you can use it in the sink for your dishes. You can cut them to the size that you like. Big, small, you can leave it that big. But once you take it out, there are so many seeds inside. You just shake them all out and then use those seeds again for next year. And then still let it dry out somewhat before you even use it. But yeah, that is pretty much the final product. Turned out amazing. Absolutely love it, and stay tuned.